Hello my dear friends, tips on violin playing for Nadia and All. Today I'd like to talk about pressure on that bow exerts on a string. This is something that we have to really pay attention to. Also, sounding point and the speed of the bow, the three factors that we have to keep it in mind at all times to make a good sound projection and have a beautiful, nice sound all over. So, and especially in a Kreutzer etude number 1, we can see how important this pressure is, because when the bow is kind of slow, then the pressure it's really important. So the pressure is usually we do it from the wrist. That's something that we really have to pay attention to. This is the Leopold Auer school and the All Russian and even French school says that, but the wrist actually exerts the pressure. Of course, the whole hand has to have a weight, and you need to feel it, but actually it's the wrist who makes this little pressure on the string. They go. So you don't do it with the whole hand. You do it actually from the wrist. It's a little bit like you're taking something, it's always kind of wrist goes first. So here's also, it's a very flexible, has to be very flexible, and usually we have to start from this kind of position that the hand is loose, completely loose. Never go up with your shoulders to feel the pressure and everything, and to feel the gravitation of it, of the hand. And then, if you want to exert pressure, you kind of, you are pressing the string firmly. You're pressing the string firmly, and then you can play. So this is something that we need to pay attention when you play. For example, this first Kreutzer here, close to the throat, no pressure at all. So it is the pinky one. You have to keep this this kind of lever. Sometimes I even take my index finger up. That's what Carl Flesch was saying in his books, that you need to take sometimes your finger up to feel more the weight on the pinky. The pinky is very important here to control this movement. And when you have, and then you go, and gradually, like, the hand changes, the position of the hand changes like this. Here kind of moves, and then you have and then increase the pressure from the wrist. You see, this is the weakest part of the bow. So we need to a little bit more pressure on this. So Kreutzer, he was smart, genius. So he wanted us to practice actually also this part of the bow, with the crescendo. So we can actually have well-rounded bow. So pressure, be aware also that pressure can also kill the sound. Too much pressure is not good. Too little pressure is not good. So it's always this golden number, golden medium, between too much and too little. Always find the right, because the string, when you look at the string also, it vibrates, right? So you can vibrate. So you can also kill the sound if you exert too much pressure. I'm talking about also big holes, right? Like you really want to project your sound. So sometimes when you see, for example, look at the guy with Oyster here playing, or Milstein, they are using a lot of fast bows instead of lots of pressure, because fast bow makes the sound jump to the audience, and too much pressure actually sometimes kills the sound and makes it harsh. We need to judge the sound with our ears. That's the our judgment. So a bit longer than 3 minutes. Goodbye, and see you tomorrow. All the best.